Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of All Scoring on Defense, the best sports channel. And on this episode, I'm going to explain why the NFL might need to change their overtime rules. Let's get into it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after a wild ending in the playoff matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills with a score of 42-36, in that game, we saw it go down to overtime, or we saw it play in the overtime. And in that overtime period, Kansas City scored first, and that won them the football game. But many people, myself included, are starting to think that they should make a new rule saying that if the team scores, the other team should have a chance at getting the game back or should have a chance at trying to score again. Why am I saying this? Because in that game, Josh Allen was sensational and Patrick Mahomes was sensational. Josh Allen threw for 329 yards and 4 touchdowns, while Patrick Mahomes threw for 378 yards and 3 touchdowns. And me personally, I've been saying that this rule needs to be changed. Why? Because we saw this same scenario happen a few years ago when the New England Patriots beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Why was that? Because New England was hot and then they got the ball back, and then on that opening possession in overtime, they scored and the game was over. But the only thing with that is, what if someone gets hurt in the overtime? And then if you do change the rule, I gotta ask this question: do you change the rule for only the playoffs, or do you make it for regular season and playoffs? Because it's gonna be very interesting. Now, me personally, I would change it for both regular season and playoffs, because you never know what that one win might do for a team, and especially in the playoffs, because who wouldn't want to see more football in the playoffs, or who wouldn't want to see a longer duration in the playoffs? Because that would be both entertaining and fun to watch. But we'll just have to wait and see how this all plays out, because that's all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I do new episodes like this Monday through Friday, and I'm out.